Hey there, welcome to my channel Font Face. I'm Keke, aka the Beauty Graphic Designer, and I help beginner bosses within the lifestyle, wellness, and beauty industries DIY plus beautify their graphic design so that they can save money, show up confidently, and stand out aesthetically in their businesses. So if that happens to be you, make sure to subscribe to this channel. And if that's not you, share with someone who is. And in this video, you guys, I'm going to show you guys how to create a YouTube banner just like this one. And yes, this is mine, which in fact was the inspiration behind this video because I already had to recreate my own. So I figured I might as well just show you how to do it. But the bonus of this video is that I've already done all the hard work for you. So there is an instant Canva download that you can use that will help guide you when you make your banner. So that way you can plug and play and be on your way. All right. So without further ado, let's do what it do. Let's go. So as you can see here, there are going to be 3 different zones, and this is pretty much going to indicate how it's going to show up on the device that the person is looking at your channel from. Okay. So the mobile zone here, we've got the tablet zone beyond that, and then beyond that, the desktop zone. So ideally, because most people are on their mobile devices, you want to get most of your good content in there inside of this zone. Also, I've indicated here to not delete this page in case for future reference you want to come back to this and redesign your YouTube banner. So just don't delete this. But on the second page here, I did create a workspace, and you can duplicate this page if you want. It really doesn't matter, but just to make it easier, I would just duplicate this page and work from there. Okay. Now, this page is completely empty, and there's one last thing you need to do before you start designing, which is enable the guides inside Canva. So I created guides in here. If you go to File and then you go to Show Guides, you'll see these purple lines that pop up that reflect pretty much the zones that are here. Okay, I literally made this so easy for you guys. So thank me later, and you can also thank me by subscribing or hitting the like button or both. Thanks in advance. All right, so yes, we are going to create something very similar to what I did, but I'm going to switch it up a little bit and create like a mock cosmetic line, or really like a skincare line called Skincare Baddie. I've already decided. And so what you want to do before you design is get all your assets together and ready to go, and have them uploaded into Canva so you can just go ahead and plug and play. Okay, so we're just going to act like I've already had my assets ready to go. And so I'm going to go to photos from where I got it. I'm going to use this photo here, which is my model showing the skincare. I'm going to show or use this photo here, which shows the products that I'm featuring or whatever it is that you're trying to promote. And then I'm going to use this photo here just for some texture. There we go, which you can all find in Canva, by the way. Okay, so I clicked, I think I clicked skincare for this and for this. And actually, I think it was skincare for all of them, like skincare or skincare product. Okay, you can kind of find these photos in there too. All right, I'll actually keep these as well, like the mock-up inside this particular template. So in case you want to reference it, you can always click on the image here and then go to the info icon here, and it'll kind of give you more information as to what this is, or if you want to find other elements that are similar to this, or you can save it to a folder, start, whatever. Okay. All right, so the main thing we want to do is remove the background off of our main images. And the reason why I'm doing this, it's optional, but it actually allows me to have more freedom in my design. So I'm going to go ahead and click this as well, and then go to edit image, and then BG remover. By the way, this is only enabled or only accessible in the Canva Pro account. If you do not have a Canva Pro account and would like to try it, I will also leave that link in my description box and pinned in the comments section below. So that way you can try it out for 30 days. And then if you choose to use it, you're good to go from there. Keep in mind, it is an affiliate link. So if you choose to use my link, thanks again in advance as well. All right, so now I have my photos here. And I'm going to go ahead and just start to scale them into the mobile section. Let me actually do this one first, which is like the background here. And so what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to stretch this out, which is going to zoom into this photo, by the way. But if you want to keep this dimensions, you would actually take from the outer corner, if that makes sense. Okay. But either way, for this, it really doesn't matter. So you see how it kind of zooms in a bit more. So it's really up to you how you want to do that. Should you kind of go this direction? Let me stretch this out a bit more here. All right, I'm going to position this to the back. I'm going to put my model here, and let me position her to the front. And I'm going to work around the fact that she's cropped at the top. Rule of thumb is that if you're working on photos with subjects, whether it's yourself or a model, try to make sure they're not cropped when you're like doing your shoots, or if you're shooting yourself, because it does limit your subject to be used in design. So with this, I can kind of work around it just because I know it's going to get cropped anyway when it's in mobile. So that's the workaround. All right, with this, I'm gonna actually kind of position this on the right side because I definitely want to put the brand name dead in the center. So let's actually kind of put this there. And as you can see, I have a little bit of the subject going into the tablet and a little bit of the products going to the tablet zone as well. And I did that on purpose. But again, I'm keeping in mind that essentially everything in the mobile zone is what's going to be seen here. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and create the skincare baddie logo that I'm literally just going to make up. So skincare. All right, and we'll pop this in here. I'll kind of have it reflect what I had essentially created for my own. And then let's type in baddie, but let's do a different font just to kind of have some variation. We'll just do this one just to kind of keep it moving. And then let's go ahead and group those together. I'm going to make this a little bit bigger as well. Skincare baddie. Okay, awesome. And let's actually use the effects, kind of like what I did. The splice effect I think is good. Let's just thin this out a little bit. And let's do this like teal color that will kind of reflect that. I think that's kind of cool. All right, awesome. And then I'm actually going to go ahead and superimpose the skincare baddie logo that I'm going to create and mock up onto this image. So if you want to see exactly how I did this, make sure to click on this video above. So that way you have more detail as to how I actually did that. But for the sake of this tutorial, I want to kind of focus it on creating this YouTube banner. All right, so now we have our logo, we have our subject, our model, we have our products. And let me actually grab my pre-made superimposed products. Give me 2 moments. Okay, voila. So there it is. Other than that, I did notice that when I removed the background from this particular image, a little bit of the platform got out. So we'll work around that and just make it work. I'm just gonna go ahead and put a black bar behind it, and that'll maybe give it a little bit of an edge. So let's press R on our keyboard and just like size this down to a little slither. That'll be perfect. And I'll push it backward in just a second. And I'm going to make this black, or similar to, let me actually scroll down. And if you go to see all under photo colors, you'll be able to see colors that were actually in this particular photo. So I'm gonna actually use that color there. Perfect. And then push this backward. Okay, awesome. So that kind of hides that whole piece there that didn't look so great. All right, other than that, let's go ahead and do a call to action for the sake of this tutorial. Let's say, we want to offer 15% off for our customers on their first order. So let's just kind of write that out. So 15% off your first order. All right, and I'm going to move this over here. Let's make this a little bit smaller as well. And let's actually eliminate some of that line spacing by doing that. Perfect. And let's create an arrow as well, because again, on the desktop, not on mobile, but on the desktop, you do have an option, which I would utilize, to put a hyperlink there embedded onto your YouTube banner. So let's utilize that real estate, if you will, and kind of direct people visually. So let's put arrow here, and let's just do a simple down arrow. Let's do, I'm trying to find one that's clean. Let's do this one. Okay, and let's obviously make that smaller. And let me remove this out the way. Let's make this smaller and rotate it here. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna actually make this a little bit tinier and move it right there in the center, right below it. Now, if you want this to stand out a little bit more, you can definitely put a circle behind it. That's kind of what I did for mine. So I'm gonna press C on my keyboard and make that smaller, and then kind of make sure that is centered to that. There we go. Hold on, sorry y'all, my mouse is acting crazy on me. Okay, there we go. And let's actually change this to like a purple color. I think that'll work great. Yep, and then let's do this in white so there's some contrast there. Awesome, and let's move this down just a tad. And let's make it a little bit smaller because I'm kind of eyeballing the amount of space that I know it gives you, and we'll verify once we upload this to the channel, but you'll know what I mean once we get there in a moment. All right, so we have our products, we have our brand name, we have our model, and let's add a little bit more flair. I think that just kind of makes it pop a bit more. Also, by the way, like let's say your item is still trademarked, you can definitely type in TM for trademark and you can add that to your design as well. So let's do that. I'm gonna pop that right there. Okay, perfect. Let's actually make that a tiny bit smaller. Let me zoom in here a little bit and make it a tiny bit smaller. Okay, there we go. All right. And let's add some sparkle into this as well. I used sparkle in my design. I think sparkle works with literally everything, but in this particular case, since it is a beauty brand, specifically a skincare brand, I think it's perfect. You want that glow. Let's do the purple color and let's go ahead and duplicate this. So Control D to duplicate, by the way, or you can right click and duplicate as well. So we'll just kind of add some sparkle in there. And obviously these are the two that are going to show up in mobile, this one in the tablet. And I think that is good. So that kind of completes how you can utilize the space in the zones and how to create your own YouTube banner. Now let's go ahead and download this into our YouTube channel. So this is page 3. We're going to go to download here. We're going to keep it as a PNG file and select page 3 to download. All right. And then we're going to hop over to our YouTube channel. So to get here, you can just go to customize channel. So if you are new to YouTube, you're going to find that like in the main section. Let me see if I can actually find that for you. Like I'll tell you guys, I'll tell you exactly where it is. Let's see. Like if you're here at your channel, just so you guys know, you'll go to customize channel. Okay. Once you go to customize channel, it's going to send you to this area here, and then you're going to click on branding. And that's how I got to that page. This is where you're going to upload your banner image. You're going to click on upload, and then you're going to click on your design. And then we're going to click done. And it kind of gives you a preview of as to what's going to go down. So cute. And click done. This is, by the way, like a backup channel. There's no subscribers to this or anything. So that's why I'm just going to go ahead and use it. Then we're going to click publish. All right. Let's wait for it to be ready. And then we're going to go to go to channel and see how that looks. Beautiful. See, it turned out amazing. And as you can see, this is what it looks like here. We've got the products. We've got the skincare baddie. I probably would shift all of this down just a tad. And this actually worked out perfect. 15% off your first order. And obviously I would have here, click here or something like that. This is, again, a backup channel. But in order to do that, you're going to go to customize channel again. And then you're going to go to, I think it's basic info. Yeah, basic info. And then you're going to scroll down, and let's actually delete all of this so I can literally show you guys. And we're going to type in click here. And we're going to just put, I'm just going to put my one of my website handles here. And in order to just have one link show up on top of that banner, you're going to select here, and then you can do first link. Or if you want several links, let's say it's up to 3, you can do up to 5 actually, you would select that here. So let's just focus on one. It's going to have first link selected, and then we're going to publish this. All right, then we're going to go to channel, and let's see what it looks like. And there it is. And whatever the favicon that you have on your website, it's going to change as well. So in this particular case, it's font face, but it looks so freaking cute. I think that's adorable. And so if for whatever reason you need to shift things over, you can kind of test it out here and see. So in this case, I would go here and I will just select all of these items. And let me select these 2. And then just shift this over just a little bit, so that there's room here. So let's actually re-download that and then see what that looks like. If we go back to branding, and then we go to change, and then we go to this guy here. Perfect. See, there's more space there. Go done, and then publish. Okay. And then you can also click here on view channel as well. Perfect. So you see that helped a lot. It kind of gave that a little bit of room to kind of breathe and stand out on its own. But this looks beautiful. And that's it, guys. And there you have it, you guys. That's how you create your own YouTube banner for your businesses, your offers, whatever it is that you want to use it for. So I hope you found this video to be extremely helpful, and I hope the downloadable was also very helpful too. Let me know in the comments below if you have any questions, and I will do my best to answer them as soon as possible. Also, a quick bonus, an extra bonus, is that I will be launching my own design support group, and it is completely free within Facebook. So make sure to request access to that, especially if you happen to be a beginner boss within the lifestyle, wellness, and beauty industry. It's going to be launching on February 10th, 2022. So if you happen to be watching this after that time, you should still be able to request access. And yeah, I'll see you guys there on the inside. And again, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Flaunt Face, and I will be cranking out more and more content just like this. All right, you guys, have a beautiful, blessed, productive day. Don't forget to flaunt your faith and fight your flesh. And until next time.